3, 2, 1, go! Let's go.
Not you with the Mario startup already. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Nerd Legion. I'm Josh.
I'm Jose.
I'm Nathan.
Now let's go right into the news. Nathan set that up. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to finish it. Yeah.
Welcome everybody.
Wait, what?
Welcome everybody back. So we got things to talk about, like what if, literally the show.
Yeah.
What if?
So what if Steve Rogers never became Captain America and you got Agent Carter become Captain Carter?
What if T'Challa became Star-Lord?
Oh, what if who became Star-Lord? Chadwick Boseman?
Yeah, T'Challa.
Or T'Challa.
I believe that is this Wednesday's episode, from what I've been seeing.
Oh, so we could just recap the last one and then focus on the next one soon. But yeah,
Soonish,
soonish, yeah. For the first bit, I don't know if the rest of y'all saw it, but it was like, without giving too much detail away, for those who have seen Captain America: The First Avenger, the episode pretty much summed the film up in 20 minutes. But the only difference is that it's not Steve Rogers as Captain America, it's Peggy Carter.
Yeah.
That is literally the main difference, but the slight subtle difference is that they made Steve Rogers a mini Iron Man kind of, by being as like Ironmonger kind of deal, which is like, well, Ironmonger, Hydra Stomper, whatever name you want to call it.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, what do you guys think of the episode? If you guys seen it?
Yeah, we see.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
I thought it was decent. I don't think it didn't really change much, besides putting Peggy Carter in the shoes of Captain Britain, I guess you can call her Captain Britain. And Bucky never became the Winter Soldier.
That's an interesting thing too.
And Red Skull died instead of going to Vormir.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, that's what's kind of interesting with the way they did Red Skull, with like just killing him off. I thought they were gonna kill him off in Captain America: The First Avenger, but then when he came back in Infinity War and Endgame, I was like, okay, you know what? I wouldn't mind if Red Skull returned in a future film. But yeah, like, then again, like, after the whole craziness with Loki, I have never seen two TV series with Loki and Marvel's What If be like in the same contingency as the MCU. I thought there were just gonna be two separate one-offs, but nope. They tied it in. I was impressed.
Yeah, it was definitely cool. I thought, like I said, I don't think it took a lot of risks. I think some people take issue with that, but I am interested to see where the rest of the series goes.
Like, this is a whole. Sorry, I was just gonna say this is a whole like different story. So I think looking at this as a different like MCU is I think it's a cool idea. It's a cool thing.
Yeah.
Different story, you know.
The one thing that gets me thinking is that you could see various different alternate stories with endless possibilities. Like, what if Loki became Thor and is worthy of the Mjolnir? What if Tony Stark never became Iron Man? What if Spider-Man became Doctor Strange, or the new Sorcerer Supreme, right? We've seen little bit of snippets from the teaser trailers, so you get a kind of idea of where some of the stories were going. But then there is also some slight possibilities, very slight, but rumor has it that Captain Carter is going to return in Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness. slight possibility.
Right.
I don't know how y'all think about that, but that sounds interesting as hell.
I want to see how
It
that
does.
happens. I really do.
Yeah, I'm honestly amped up for it. Definitely Marvel outdid themselves with the animation. The animation looks sick.
Oh yeah, so smooth, so smooth. If you close your eyes, you hear the voices, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
There's like a few voice actors that are not there, but still, that's really good.
This is like Archer animation, but 3D.
You know what? Now that you say that, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Like, look, just look at Sterling Archer and then look at Peggy Carter. Look at the similarities. They look almost exactly the same, except Captain Carter's 3D. So something tells me that they used After Effects for their animation, but used Blender too.
Oh, you think so?
That's the only way that I can think of because Archer was made through After Effects and face modding, as well as using After Effects to use their designs in the 3D models, and then just throw it into Premiere and then piece it together. So therefore, I think that Marvel is using some kind of amazing animation program that is very similar to Archer, in my opinion.
Just because, well, I mean, the styles is very different. It's very similar, just more a 3D animation, like you were saying.
Exactly, yeah.
Sorry, that's just recapping what you're saying, but it's really impressive.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, I mean, I wouldn't say the animation is like groundbreaking. It's not bad. I don't really agree that it looks great. I mean, it looks decent. To
Mhm.
me, it looks decent. It's just it's not like a Disney like Disney animation or Pixar animation basically. It's like
Oh no, I get that.
it's a little bit different, bit more it's probably a cheaper animation, probably a cheaper budget. But a different overall quality, right?
Fair.
Think of it this way. I see. It impresses me personally. I compare it to DC with their animation, and their animation is always like very top notch, in my opinion. And then like so, and they've muscled through animation after animation, like animated movies and shows, and then you see, Disney with Marvel. You really don't see a lot of animated shows of Marvel, character heroes. So for this one to be the what if into the MCM, I'm now calling it, I think it is impressive from Marvel, that they have been able to make something like this. To me, I think it's an improvement from their past stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
This
I
is
think sorry, go.
sorry, this is the MCM's like first animated series
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
ever since it started because yes, Marvel has had like animated projects, but they weren't connected to the overall cinematic universe, now cinematic multiverse, right? So
Right.
it's something different. I guess some people find it kind of controversial. Some people are saying, "What if I don't watch this crap and whatnot?" It's like, then don't watch it. You're not legally obligated to watch it. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
I've just been seeing like people complain about it online. It's like it's not really worth complaining about. It's just it's a show. That there's
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
it's it's one of thousands upon thousands of shows out there. So, like if you're not interested in watching it, you don't need to announce it,
Go watch
you
another
know?
show.
Yeah.
Stream Disney Plus, there's other options.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And what I don't really understand is that why are people complaining about a show that doesn't really change anything?
Something to
Because
complain about.
yeah, you see what I mean? Like there's always gonna be people that's just gonna complain for shit. being like, oh, Marvel's What If being like, oh, the animation was shit, or the story is just a repeat of it, just basically swapped in characters. I'm like, okay, that's the point.
And people complaining about T'Challa being Star-Lord. It's like, oh, you're just making a white man black, and it's like that's not the point of this, but okay.
Oh my god. Like, this is why I'm just
It's Chadwick's final performance as the character. Like, give me a break. Okay? It's his final performance before he passed away. That he recorded the lines before he passed away. This is regardless of what it is, it's still special.
It is.
oh yeah, like it's really special. And he's only gonna be in it for 4 episodes. So once we see him for 4 episodes, then that's it.
Yeah. So yeah, like I just uh
Hey,
it
look,
really bugged me.
art
You know?
art is subjective, right?
It is. It is. It is very subjective.
But we love what
Speak
we love and we hate what we hate.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of Disney Plus, actually, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I do use Disney Plus on my Xbox, right?
Yeah.
And they very recently made a small update, but an update nonetheless that is very much appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
When it came to searching for something on the Disney Plus app on Xbox and I think PlayStation, I've only used it on PlayStation maybe once, and it wasn't for very long. But when you would search for something, they had all the letters of the alphabet in a straight line, and it took forever to scroll through each of the letters
They
to
find
uh,
Mar
to type
like
them.
like I tell you, find Marvel's What If. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, to search for something, like typing out each letter, like one letter at a time. It took forever. It wasn't like Netflix where it was in like a keypad, right? Like a square keypad.
Right.
Well, Disney made an update and actually changed it to exactly that. It is now a keypad with all the letters uh like bunched together in a way that's a lot easier to navigate.
Oh,
So
that's good.
definitely appreciate that. I just noticed that the other day. I was like, "Oh, awesome. They finally did it. They finally changed it to something reasonable." Only took them like almost 2 years.
oh, that makes it even funny.
It only took them 2 years.
You're right.
I
Jeez.
mean, it only took them how many years to acquire every single property and to create their own streaming service. It took them really long time to catch up with Netflix. So you know what?
Practically a
Cut. What?
Sorry, practically a decade to acquire all those properties and launch their own streaming service. Basically a
Yeah.
decade.
Yeah, so let's not be too harsh on Disney here. They're learning.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They just need to work on making the watch list actually like worth it by, allowing you to have more than 50 items before it causes a glitch and whatnot. So,
Oof.
jeez. Oof indeed. But yeah, I know there's supposed to be zombies appearing in What If at some point. What do you guys think about that?
I think that's going to be
Uh,
dope, just based off the comics of how crazy it goes in the comics, and it gets very gruesome of like how these like zombie like mutants and zombie like the zombie like Spider-Man. It just goes crazy. It's a very apocalyptic. It's and it
You
gets
think
to
they'll
oh so yeah.
Sorry, you think they'll be toned down? Like the zombies will be toned down?
I mean, Disney, I think, is heading towards, anyways, with the Multiverse of Madness with Doctor Strange. They did say it was going to be like a horror movie. I can definitely see that also, like seeing how they're going to do that, because I think it's going to prove to me how they're going to do Doctor Strange. That little jump scare from, let's say, going back to Loki, where Miss Minutes jumps out of nowhere in the last episode. It's like, hiya. And then like they're already
Yeah,
prepping us to have some horror in there. It's a little
yeah.
like a little weird. So I would want it to be scary. I do. Like, because in the comics, it's the zombies get so powerful, right? That
Mhm.
they almost wipe out the entire world. And then at one point, apparently they were trying to get all these mutants or these superpower beings in this one little place that was left of all the humans that were left. and they teamed up with Ultron, and Ultron's also part of What If. So, what does that tell you?
Yeah.
That
It-
anything can happen, and yeah, it's certainly crazy. Yeah,
I
I'm
did.
excited.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, yeah, I'm excited.
Right. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but they did have to cut out an episode or two about Spider-Man becoming a real life spider.
Heard
Really?
about that.
Yep. From Marvel's What If, they confirmed for one of the writers that they did have that in one of the episodes. The Disney executives were thinking that like that is too violent, so they decided to cut that. For one, I think it'll be very interesting to see Spider-Man go in the shape of an actual spider. But if you're gonna cut that, you might as well cut the zombies too, because I'm
Yeah,
sorry, but Spider-Man is like just as scary as the zombies. So really, I don't understand their logic.
Right.
It's like,
yeah.
ooh, we can handle zombies, but we can't handle an eight-legged feed. I'm like, bitch. uh, I'm like, that's a mammal. Like, come on.
I I don't know. It may be because they're afraid of making the show inaccessible to people who are arachnophobics, right? So I don't know. Maybe depending on what they had like planned out for Spider-Man turning into an actual spider, maybe it was too gory or maybe it was too extreme.
Here's the thing though, like, and this is my take with like the horror movie genre, and for like anything that's like anything to do with like fear phobias, right? There's arachnophobia, scared of spiders. There's
Yep.
claustrophobia, which is scared of like closed spaces. There's hyperventilation, which is basically, oh sorry, not hyperventilation. That's not really a fear. That's more so of a health
It's a
issue.
it's a health issue, yeah.
Yeah. There's clown phobia, which is like scared of clowns. There's anything that has phobia at the end means that you're scared of something. So if people are like, if Disney wanted to cut this because of arachnophobia, you might as well cut off films like it as well, because a lot of people are scared of clowns. So
Yep.
that is not really a good justified reasoning. I just think that Disney didn't want to risk it, despite the fact they're throwing in zombies, which is I think is worse than spiders, but whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to know with the direction with What Ifs is going. We're gonna see. Apparently, there's a part in the teaser where we see evil Doctor Strange with with Captain Carter. So I'm guessing that Doctor Strange goes to different multiverses. I think that one is
Yeah.
the I think that one is the real MCU Doctor Strange, just disguised as an evil one from going to a different timeline. I think.
I think
Yeah.
I'm interested in that one because I feel like they're going to give more what's to happen in the multiverse. Like remember, Doctor Strange lived like he when he was looking at all possibilities, like 14 million something. It's possible that he was living all 14 million possibilities,
Or
right?
Yeah.
perhaps he saw 14 million versions of himself
Like
in various
physically
different
living
timelines.
them though, like physically living in those realities.
Right.
So you're right.
Yes, it was 14,605.
Mm-hmm.
And how many did they win? One.
One.
Uh wow. So basically 14 million losses. That's how bad it was.
Well,
14,604 losses, basically.
there could be like not losses, it could be ties. you
I
know?
mean, true,
Well,
but
maybe they won but not like fully won, like they still lost people, you know?
right. I think Doctor Strange, like, here's what's interesting with Doctor Strange and Infinity War. He basically tried not to give, like, he basically like, here's my plausible theory with this. I think he tapped into the various variant timelines, but try not to give anything away because he didn't want it to like breach the sacred timeline by changing or altering history or the
That's
future.
certainly possible.
Because if they do that, the TVA would hijack Doctor Strange.
Could
True.
they stop him though? Could they stop Doctor Strange?
Well, they stopped Loki, so
I guess.
I mean, like,
Wait,
I see
Loki-
what you're. Well, I mean, I see what you're saying because Doctor Strange basically treated Loki like he's his bitch, and same with Dormammu, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I've been falling for 30 minutes.
I still laugh at that to this day. I'm like, Doctor
It's
Strange
a
is.
funny moment,
It's
Yep.
good.
And then when
right?
Loki was.
Loki's a god, and Doctor Strange is a sorcerer supreme. So the fact that Doctor Strange was able to do that to Loki, it was like he must be able to handle the TVA somehow.
Just imagine a what if episode if Doctor Strange joined the TVA. That would be very interesting.
It would be.
Yeah, I saw a meme recently where it was like Doctor Strange has to fix the multiverse because he texted while driving.
Oh God!
Oh shit.
Like I
All
seen another.
because
Sorry, go.
all because he texted while driving.
Oh my gosh.
If he
Okay,
wasn't
I've
such
seen.
a jerk.
Okay, well, I've seen another meme where like Doctor Strange is like, "What the hell have you done?" And then Wanda's like, "I want my kids." And then Doctor Strange looks over at Loki, being like, "I'm an innocent victim of circumstance." And then Doctor Strange face pops. Hey, there was even another meme where it was just like, uh, where like you see the episode of Family Guy where like a Peter Griffin will like goes on the stand. And then Doctor Strange was like, "It's your fault there are some problems in this country," points at Scarlet Witch, "and it's your fault for causing more problems in this country," which is Loki. And you want to know what happened right after that? An entire mob came in to attack Doctor Strange.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Everybody started attacking Doctor Strange. Jeez.
Oh my gosh. Like that. I would be interesting in that movie itself when that happened, but Marvel's What If is definitely going to play a key role with that upcoming film.
I want to
Oh,
see
yeah.
what they do. It's gonna this what if is gonna it's going to give some freaking clues. For sure.
Wow. Keep the eye out for their clues in them episodes.
Oh, the next episode comes out tomorrow.
Well, let's
Yep.
find out what happens tomorrow. Anyways.
Yep. With T'Challa becoming Star-Lord.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, I'm just gonna expect the film to basically resolve around the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, just have T'Challa as Star-Lord. That's probably the only slight difference. Unless they threw in actually Peter Quill as like I could also see Peter Quill all of a sudden being like abandoned in Wakanda, and then the Wakandans like took um Peter Quill in as like one of their people, despite the fact obviously he doesn't look like them, but still.
So would Peter Quill become the White Wolf in that scenario
Oh damn!
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
instead of Bucky?
yeah. So I think the multiverse is literally just swapping characters in different roles at this point.
But he was born in the Missouri.
Um, and Yondu's gang picked T'Challa up in Wakanda. So literally anything could happen. Like who knows? What
True,
if
true.
who knows? What if Peter Quill ran away from home because his mom was about to die, or couldn't accept that his mom was about to die?
Or what if his mom never died?
Or went
True.
to Wakanda or he went to Wakanda to see if he could get help for her. Like medical
True.
help.
Yeah.
It's possible.
I mean, like, I know Wakanda is a inspiration of Uganda, so that's like something. So that's just something that's going to be a little bit hard to tie into. It's a bit of a stretch, but I think because it's the MCU and because it's Marvel, they can literally do whatever they want.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
anywho,
uh,
Jose, are you playing Hearthstone?
I'm not.
It literally says on your Discord profile you're playing Hearthstone.
I'm not playing Hearthstone.
You're smiling, dude. Quick cap it.
I'm not playing Hearthstone.
casually
wait, you
closes
deleted it?
Hearthstone.
Okay, fine. I was just opening it up. Okay. No, sorry.
Just kidding. I
Casually
don't care.
closes it.
I'm just kidding. I don't care if you play Hearthstone. It's just the fact when you play it on your it's just when it goes up on Discord, it tells me what you're doing.
That's funny. I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's funny.
Because just
Okay, look, tell me about Hearthstone. What is it about that game that makes you so addicted to it?
You mean what is it about the game that makes me so like horny? No, okay.
Anyway, never mind.
No, never mind. Oh no, it stopped. Don't worry. Damn. That's
I don't even want to know what you do on your spare time, Jose.
no.
No, there's a lot of options of what could happen. For
Yeah.
sure.
Who do you think would actually appear though with our heroes? Like, was Captain Carter an option?
Captain Carter, T'Challa as Star-Lord. I think Spider-Man as Doctor Strange. I think Hawkeye might be switched to the Winter Soldier. Literally, I think Tony Stark might be the only character that might not even change roles at all. I think he might actually stay as Iron Man, or he'll just stay as Tony Stark, and then he'll just beat up with Killmonger. Which that one I'm actually the most excited out of the 3 episodes that was shown in the trailer, because I was like, I wonder how that story's gonna go now that Tony Stark's not gonna die.
About
be-
that.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about that. I don't think Josh saw that clip or that picture.
Huh?
There was a promo of an upcoming episode of What If not that long before the show premiered that showed Tony lying on the floor dead.
Oh, I saw that too. Yeah.
We saw that.
Yeah.
So Tony is gonna die again.
Yeah, but not in the. That was not what I meant. I meant like, like without being killed by the nuclear missile, or he did get hit by the missile, but he was slowly dying inside. But then by the end of it, he dies.
Well, because Killmonger throws the missile away and it explodes and it doesn't hit anybody, right?
Right.
So in that timeline, does he become Iron Man or doesn't he become Iron Man? It's a weird question.
That is why I'm curious about that episode the most.
I do understand where some people are coming from because I don't want the show to just be heroes switching roles. Like, I think there needs to be more risks taken with what they can do and not just switch roles. You know what I mean?
What if the Skrulls were actually the Savagers?
Wait, what? Say that again?
What if the Skrulls are actually the Scavengers? Like, think about it. You know how in the MCU where like you had the Skrulls as the refugees, as like their as opposed to their villain counterparts in the Marvel comics, they could go that route again. Just see what if the Skrulls were actually the real bad people. I mean, we can think of like various what if possibilities. What if J. Jonah Jameson becomes Spider-Man? Or what if Peter Parker never became Spider-Man? Or what if Peter Parker never met Tony Stark?
Yeah.
You could think of like there's so many various stories you could go with it, and because they're making a season 2, I think they're gonna slowly incorporate the mutants in there as well as time goes on.
You know, I just thought of as soon as you said, "What if J. Jonah Jameson became Spider-Man?"
Yeah.
I literally just thought of the clip of J. Jonah Jameson bursting out laughing.
No, yeah. Oh, sorry. I was thinking of a different spot. Like, I remember, like, in Spider-Man 2, J. Jonah Jameson showed up in the Spider-Man suit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Just imagine
but still, just him laughing at that idea.
Yeah.
You serious?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that laugh
That
is
laugh is
so.
it's legendary.
Oh, and I gotta make this other reference here. Think, Spider-Man, think.
Oh my gosh.
Why do you make me do this?
Oh my god.
Why do you make me do this? You're fighting so you can watch the people around you die. Thanks, Spider-Man.
Think. What would Uncle Ben say? No.
Oh my gosh.
That meme has so much potential. God damn.
What if Uncle Ben never died?
Ooh.
Oh. Okay,
Ooh.
so I it's funny how you mentioned that. There's actually a comic out there that explores there. It's really weird.
Oh, okay. Because that was his
Uh,
whole reason for becoming Spider-Man, like going for it, basically, right?
Yeah. But so the comic apparently it switches roles. So instead of Uncle Ben dying,
Peter
it's
Parker dies.
it's Aunt May dying.
Oh.
Oh,
So Aunt May dies, and in the comic, apparently Spider-Man becomes a vigilante, almost a criminal. He gets sent to jail, almost.
oh boy! Wow.
And then like he was on it was crazy. I think he was on drugs as well. Like, and then Uncle Ben also went to jail, and for Spider-Man, so he doesn't have to for Peter. And then when he got out, it became like a Batman and um the Butler situation. I should know this. Alfred situation, like a yeah, Batman and
Yeah,
Alfred
Alfred.
situation.
Right.
Very interesting.
Strange, man.
Strange indeed.
Mm-hmm. Strange indeed. But yeah, lots of potential for that. So many what if possibilities. I can't wait for the next episode to drop tomorrow.
Oh yeah, looking forward to it. Anyway, if all our subscribers want to smash that like button, uh, we're going into some Smash territory. I was trying to make
Man.
a sort of a segue there. Smash
Just,
that like button.
oh yeah, like you could just do something like quick break. Just want to say like, comment. Sorry. Just want to make a commercial break. Smash that like button. Subscribe. Do all that because now we're gonna start smashing. Okay.
Jesus.
That could be taken very wrong out of context.
I know.
That's why I did that on purpose.
I might have to cut that, Josh.
No, it's all good.
Oh,
I have the
gosh.
elevator music. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-da-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba.
Technical
Oh my god.
difficulties.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, so for Smash, there's this one character that we don't know that is coming out, but it's coming out soon. Any speculations?
There's a lot of speculation, like a lot of it. There's a big rumor going around. Apparently, I forget the guy's name, but he made like I think it was a Reddit post or it was some kind of post. Anyway, I'm gonna say Reddit because I'm pretty sure it was Reddit. Apparently the post was made back in January of this year, and he was very loose with what he said, but the majority of what he said actually came true. Uh, his wording in regards to a character being added to the roster from the West that their inclusion would be kind of divisive was basically Pyra and Mithra. Um, his prediction about a character series that's already represented in Smash having a new rep is basically true of Tekken. and he was actually correct about predicting Dante as a Mii fighter costume.
Hmm.
So basically, his new prediction is that that
This
there
man
will
knows.
not there won't be a Fighters Pass Volume 3. We already know that. But he said that after the last fighter is revealed, they'll have like some sort of spiel where they'll say there'll be bonus fighters, and that the last, like the final bonus fighter is apparently Waluigi.
Ha!
But
Oh my god. How many times have people are saying that like Waluigi is an assist trophy character. He's not gonna be in the game. I'm like, look at Little Mac.
Isn't Daisy
right,
part of it?
Who?
Daisy.
Daisy is an Echo Fighter in Smash Ultimate. Yeah.
So why wouldn't he be in it then?
Well,
I
because
don't know.
Daisy's a fighter and Waluigi's an assist trophy at least right now. Little Mac was an assist trophy in Brawl, and then he was promoted to a fighter in Smash 4.
Yeah. I mean, that is not too far of a stretch, but I think the last character, part of me thinks that it's going to be either Spyro or Crash Bandicoot. Like, I really think this is going to be Spyro. Because think about it like this: they already threw in three or four Capcom characters in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong. They threw a Sega character in Sonic. They threw a Namco character in there with Pac-Man. Um, I think they threw in Activision on there too. I'm not too sure, but they got a hold of a lot of gaming companies, so it's not too far of a stretch if they threw in Spyro in as well, because I think Spyro is from Activision.
Yeah, Spyro's owned by Activision. Same with Crash.
Yeah, so if they're gonna throw in one of the two, it's pretty likely that it's Spyro. If it's not Spyro, it's probably Crash, which I don't mind either.
I don't
But
mind it either.
but the thing is that if they're really saving this best character for last, like ever since the
Probably
real,
somebody big.
yeah, probably somebody big. So it has to be either Spyro or someone that's like that you never thought would be in Smash, but they are in Smash. Potentially like an anime character, like how they threw in Joker. Uh,
Yeah.
I think they could either throw in an anime character like Goku or Naruto at this rate, because they threw in Final Fantasy characters. They threw in Joker. They threw in some very they threw in some characters that you would suspect would be in Smash but are in Smash. So at this point, this last one has to be a big one. And every time I think of Smash, for someone that needs to be in the game, for me it's either Spyro or Crash Bandicoot.
Mhm.
I don't know what.
There is
Sorry.
a rule that Sakurai has that would disqualify someone like Goku or Naruto, and
Yeah,
that's the fact that they have to be a video game character.
they
That they
are
have
though.
to
They
They
showed
are
up
they
in
though.
have
Jump
to
Force.
they have to debut as a video game character,
Hmm.
right?
Oh, they are though.
Goku, yeah, Goku would fall out of that. Same with Naruto because they debuted in anime and manga, right?
Oh, I wonder if they would throw in a Mortal Kombat character in Smash.
That's possible. It would have to be toned down to fit with the game's E10 rating, but that is certainly on the table.
I think they might do either Liu Kang, Katana, or Raiden, if that be possible. Um,
They also think I forget what series it's from, but it's another character with the name Ryu. I don't really see him because they already have a Ryu in there and because they don't like
oh, Ryu
do
Hayabasa.
yeah, him.
He was in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, and there's Marvel vs. Capcom the new one for the one that has Ultron and Sigma.
Yeah.
The latest Marvel vs. Capcom game. That's the one I was talking about. Like Ryu Hayabasa. I don't think they would do that and have two characters with the same name because that's just going to be really weird. Unless they
But
have.
I
Sorry.
gotta be fair though. They technically do have two characters with the same name
Oh,
in the
do they?
roster. Technically, I don't know if Josh will pick up on it, but remember Bowser Jr.?
Yeah.
Okay,
Bowser Jr. Yeah.
yep, Bowser Jr. All of his costume variants are all the other Koopalings. There is a Koopaling named Roy.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Oh,
First,
really?
So there's Roy the Koopaling and Roy from Fire Emblem.
yeah, so you have Roy, and then you have Roy. Like I remember,
Yeah,
like I remember when I got the Sword Fighter Roy, I heard the Roy. Like that one was a little bit louder than the first one.
yeah. It
Um,
was. I think they must have used like a different take because it's like they might as well with the announcer's voice, right? Just use a different take, and he's saying the same thing, right? So
yeah,
that's what I thought because it's like I remember thinking at the time it's like are they gonna have the announcer saying the exact same thing or is he gonna say it slightly different? And it turned out it was just slightly different, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, Ryu Hayabusa is how you pronounce it?
Ryu Hayabasa, I think.
Hayabusa, something like that. I
Yeah,
mean, he's not impossible. He's definitely on the table. I don't see it happening per se, at least in my opinion, but it's on the table nonetheless.
yeah. I think this is probably going to be a character that is going to be incredibly popular that everyone expects, or an incredibly popular character that nobody expects.
Or be a character that nobody wants or anything of the sort, right? There's going to be people that'll complain about the character no matter who it is.
Oh my
That's
god! Like
that's true.
they threw in a piranha plant as a playable character. Like why, Capcom? Like why Nintendo? Why did you have to do that? That's almost as an equivalent as putting a Goomba in there as as a fighting character.
Don't give them
A
ideas.
Goomba.
Jesus Christ.
I almost think Sakurai threw in the Piranha Plant as a troll to Waluigi fans.
I, I think Sakurai put in the piranha plant in there as like a joke entirely.
Yeah,
Just to be like, oh, you want a good character? Here's a piranha plant as a playable character. Have fun. And it's like, what can it do? Like all it does is come out of its pipe and tries to bite you. That's all it does.
I know, I know. I remember watching the reveal trailer, like the Nintendo the Smash Direct, and when they announced that, I'm like, what? A Piranha Plant? Seriously?
Yeah.
But that's when they know they're
Oh
listening
man.
to the fans, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The fans wanted Piranha Plant.
Exactly.
Oh man, but
Yeah.
no. At the end of the day, that I think it's pretty obvious, but this is the biggest that Smash will ever be.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah. Like I fully agree. Like nothing will top this. Um.
the roster will never be able to be as big because even if Sakurai stays on, which honestly for his sake, I hope he doesn't. I hope this is his last game because the man needs a break.
I fully agree.
He needs a break. He's been really candid about it lately, but he's been saying like he wants a break from all the speculation and stuff with all the fighters and stuff because it puts him under a lot of pressure and it basically makes it to the point where he can't make connections to other games. It's like he can't say what other games he's playing because people will speculate on who the next character will be or that character from the game he's playing is going to be in Smash. Like
Yeah.
like there was a screenshot that I think he shared, I forget where, that showed like his Nintendo Switch playtime and it showed like a huge playtime for Minecraft and people thought, "Oh, Minecraft Steve's going to be in Smash Brothers." And of course that ended up being true, right? But yeah, I feel bad for the guy. Like he's got to be able to have his privacy and spend time with his family, you know.
Yeah. I fully agree with
Everybody
that.
needs a break, you know. They can't be
Yeah.
overworked with that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
So
Sakurai really overworks himself. I don't know if you guys knew, but during I believe Smash 4's development, right, Wii U and 3DS, his body actually turned on him, and he developed calcific tendonitis.
No.
And he was so dedicated to working on the games. He was coming in to work with an IV drip.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
Serious.
yeah. Oh yeah. Like that's pretty insane dedication, and not the honestly I don't think that's the good kind of insane. Like you gotta take time for your health.
I fully agree.
But yeah, all power to the man. I just hope he actually takes a long, well-deserved break after all the years that he has poured into making Smash what it is.
Yep. Smash Ultimate. Nothing will top it. It will go down as a legendary game.
Oh yeah.
Some would say, if I may, he smashed it.
That is a perfect way to end off the episode.
All the face.
Oh my gosh, the massive
Oh
face
jeez.
palm.
We need the Captain Picard facepalm meme.
Oh my gosh. Smash! Bang! Jesus.
He totally killed it.
Oh yeah. Totally nailed that one.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, sorry for the voice.
Okay, this video is not made for kids, so
Oh my gosh. That's enough smashing for one day. Okay, I'll stop.
yeah.
But that's a good way to that's a good positive outlook for Sakurai. Like I hope that everything is going well with him. Like he definitely ended off at some point if he does retire after Smash, that is the perfect game for him to like finish it off.
Like to end it off on, yeah.
Yeah.
Sakurai, Masahiro Sakurai, I salute you.
Salute.
And thank you. Thank you for all the wonderful memories of playing Smash when I first played Smash 64 when I think I was 5 or 6 at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't really have much memories of Melee, but I especially remember Brawl, and Wii U and 3DS were a good time for a bit, and Ultimate just knocked it out of the park.
I fully agree.
Yeah.
Smash Ultimate, one of the best Nintendo games that's ever been released, next to Galaxy, in my opinion. But definitely a legendary game.
One of the best games on the Nintendo Switch.
Absolutely. All right, thank you everybody for tuning in for tonight's episode of Nerd Legion. I'm Josh.
I'm Jose.
I'm Nathan.
And smash that like button, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!
Bye, guys.
See ya.